You know, I really need to get a tripod or something for this thing, because this camera right here, so I can record my videos without having to hold the camera or work for 15 or 20 minutes trying to find a place to set up a place to get a good angle of what I'm doing, and I just can't. And I don't really like the idea of having somebody else videoing for me, just because that's weird. But I'm just kind of hesitant to, because there's so many different choices when it comes to getting tripods and stuff, that I don't know which one's the best. I want something that's magnetic, and that, I mean, it's just got, on the bottom of this camera, there's like a little threaded nut, square nut. But anyway, yeah, I just thought I'd add that. Now that I got that stuff out of the carb dip, I'm gonna see if I can clean off as much of this as I can. That way I don't get more work for the carb dip. This right here is what it is. You can get this, I think I got this at Advance for like 22 bucks. It's kind of expensive, but it does a really good job, and you can reuse it forever. It's got a parts basket and everything in it. But I'm going to get as much of this grime off as I can before I put it into the carb dip. That way there's less work for it to do, and I don't have to leave it in as long. But this is probably going to be a multiple part series or whatever for the trying to fix this thing. I also got to get an inner tube for this tire right here, or slime. Kind of leaning more towards inner tube. Right now I got it jacked up on this side so it sits level. You can tell that the tire is flat, and it goes down pretty quick too. You can fill it up and move it around. It might last 6 or 7 minutes, and even less time if you're actually driving it or if the tire's in motion. I got it cleaned up a little bit. Now I'm going to start disassembling it and seeing what kind of condition it is, if there's any rust in it or anything. I'm pretty sure that this is a Walbro carb. I can't find any writing on it, but it looked, oh, there's something right there. Some numbers. I can't make it out. I'll probably clean it up a little bit, I'll be able to tell. But that's probably actually the part number for the carburetor. But yeah, like I said, you can get these carburetors off eBay, Amazon. Amazon's, I think, $35, $25, $35, something like that. But I'm going to try and save this one if I can. If it needs to be rebuilt, I might just get a new carburetor for it. But it all depends on what kind of condition, because this right here, all this play in the throttle, I don't like that. Just like it's walled out in there somewhere. But I'm gonna see if I can take this apart and see that. I'm guessing that right there is a half. Just gonna take a wild guess. Nope, not quite. I'll try 9/16. See what that says. Yep, 9/16. But let's see. Man, I really wish I had a tripod. I could set it up like right here, and I wouldn't have to hold it. But I got something that might work. This old boot. It's a little weird, but it might work. Now that I got my boot tripod set up, I'm just gonna go. Let's see, move. Is it sinking down? I think it is. Maybe not. Okay, this right here, I'm going to set this right here. That's weird. I've never seen a little spring in a carburetor. I guess that's to keep the float from sticking or something. But as you can see in there, there's a whole bunch of little pieces of dirt and stuff. Might as well clean it out while I'm in here. Let's see if I can grab this thing right here. I'm gonna put this right here in my fuel bowl. It's right here. Looks like the float has been repaired right there. It might have had a pinhole in it. Other than that, it looks pretty good. Not too bad. I'm assuming this is the original carburetor. And let's see if I can get this gasket off. If I can salvage this gasket. Over with. Let's see. I actually might be able to reuse that. And if I can't, I got a carburetor right here. On another gasket right here. This one looks a little bit nicer. This one looks a little bit newer. A little more pliable. So, I'm just going to go ahead and reuse that one if I can. Unless I lose it. And, let's see. It's got one of them rubber points on it. And it's still got a point. Looks pretty good to me. Put that back in the fuel bowl. Little pieces of dirt here. And that's probably a 7/16. I think most of those are. Yep. There. Just got a nice cheap set of. Oh man. Well, that's no good. Look what just happened. That broke right there. It'll still thread in, but darn. That's not good. Kind of disappointed. I'm glad no others broke. But anyway, yeah, let's see if we can get this off the rest of the way. Go ahead and toss that in my bowl. Look at that. It's got a needle point on that thing. It doesn't look too bad. It's got a little bit of moisture on it. I guess that's probably gasoline. I'll just set this right here. And now for that. I have a screwdriver that is specially made. You gotta grind it down and everything so that it fits in that. And it just spun. It's a little bit wide. This one was made for, I don't know if you, yeah, this one's made for the emulsion tubes on Briggs flow jets, like this one right here. As you can see, fits perfectly. So that one, I'm I'm going to have to find a different screwdriver to get that out. And I do not want to strip it out like other people that I know, that I'm not going to mention any names, that ruined a bunch of carburetors. But, hold on, let me see if I can find a screwdriver that'll work for that. Alright, I got a screwdriver right here, and it looks about the right size. Fits down in there just perfect. And it's coming out just like that. I hate flatheads. Absolutely hate them. Alright, that's right there. Doesn't look too bad. Set that in there. I should be able to see. Yep, you see clear through the carburetor now. I don't know. Yeah, it's clear through the carburetor. Just like that. And, let's see. There looks to be another gasket right there. This little black one that goes around the edge. And I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if that one. I'm gonna see if I can get that one out. Ugh. And these gaskets right here. Oh man. These, like this, are the hardest ones to make. Because they're so thin. And they're so small. That they're almost impossible to make. So, I guess I'll get a rebuild kit for it. And hopefully, well, I'm going to see if I can find the gasket for it. Because I cannot make that. I'm not that good. But, see, I think that's about it. See, take this one out. This one is for the fuel to air mixture, I think, maybe, right? For some sort of, it's in there for a reason, obviously. And this one is the idle right here. And I'm just going to take all of these out and put them in the dip. Got it out. And I got all, if you see what I mean, look at that. I don't know if it's supposed to be that, and it's got a lot of back and forth, up and down. If you look, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So I might end up getting a new carburetor because this seems like it's walled out. But then again, you know, I can't afford expensive stuff like that. So I guess I'm done with this for now. I'll just put in the carb dip. And this will probably be the end of part one. Trying to figure out what's wrong with this 316. But anyway, yeah. Like, subscribe, and all that. So, yeah, I'll get back as soon as I can. I'm probably going to work on this a little bit later tonight, after dinner. So, charge the battery on the camera and all that. So, this is probably going to be a 20-minute video at least. But, yeah, I'm going to put this in the dip, and we'll go from there. like, subscribe, and check out the Farmall 13 Facebook page. It's Farmall 13.